Hey friends, welcome back to this 3D Studio Max tutorial. Alright, I got a tower and a camera pointing towards it in this viewpoint. In Control C from a perspective viewport, we'll create a camera and it defaults to physical camera 001. Just in case you didn't know, and it's quite useful. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is to go to your front view and come over to the lights, and underneath drop the menu you will see VRay, and inside this you're gonna see VraySun. Just click on it and you're going to drag its source and direction. Therefore a window popped up asks you would you like to automatically add a VRay environment. I just go ahead and pick yes, and I'm having another hit because I already got one, so I click replace it, whatever. Now I have my tower, my sun, and just to make sure that we got a good angle on it, I'm just gonna give it a little bit corner position. So that's something like that. Next thing I need to have my render set to VRay. Let's get VRay going here, and I usually set the output in HD TV resolution. And then we're gonna come into GI and enable GI blue force and light cache. We're just gonna leave that as it is. I'm not gonna change anything, just indicate that. Let's hit render. So we didn't see any details and no shadows. Reason for this would be that VRay lights are incredibly bright. So if you come in here, you see inside the light it says intensity multiplier. It's just a 1, but that is super high for VRay lighting. What we're really gonna want is like 0.1, something like that. And if we put it at 0.1 and come back in here, hit render. Alright, still too bright. There's more in it than just a light. Before we do something more with the light values, we're going to open up rendering environment. Let's mess up with this VRay sky. So we open up our map and drag this over to make it an instance. Here you can see the sky is super bright too. But here we can modify the values underneath. First we click on specify sun node, sunlight. We link it to the sun in our viewport. Then we go sun intensity multiplier and put it at 0.03, very small. Then you see the sky showing up now. That's already pretty good, so let's give it a render and see. Things are already looking a lot better. Great. Another thing we may try is to set the exposure control. Since we are using a physical camera, it does have a lot of nice control options. Let's go ahead and select physical camera exposure control. We're not going to change any values underneath. And let's go select the camera. And come to modify on the right. You find exposure. Then we're gonna change the target EV from 6 to 12. And we go underneath white balance, change it to custom. Leave the rest as it is. And back in here we hit give it a render again. Now we see that it is looking pretty good. We have nice background, nice sky, nice shadow, and detail. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thank you for listening.